Everybody's paying
Adoption.
attention? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Old business.
First old business is Opal Dragon's motion to request $100 in park funds for A&S gift cards for prizes. I would like to add an addendum to that. Having one person doesn't really make a tournament, and I would like, number is negotiable, a minimum of 3, hence gold, silver, bronze sort of thing. The person who gets it, so it's not just
I'm fine with that.
someone entering.
And the way that it'll work is I won't buy them ahead of time.
Which is fair.
It will be the week after the tourney. So if we don't have anyone who actually enters or anything like that, it will go right back in the park fund. So, anyone else have any questions or any discussion on it?
But what event is this for?
A&S tournaments.
The A&S tournaments, the monthly A&S tournaments.
Oh, okay.
Anything, any discussion other than requiring, someone had talked to me earlier about requiring them actually attending the classes to be able to participate in the tourney, but I am not going to do that on further reflection because I think there are people who cannot make those on Saturdays and it would punish them. I do, however, agree that it must not be, the entry cannot be older than a year old, and that there must be at least 3 people to enter in order for us to even have the tournament.
You'll post that in the rules though, right?
Yes, I will change the rules. So, yes votes?
Give me a second. Yay. Okay, all in favor? Yay.
Please raise your hand if you are voting yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nay?
Because of my anti-A&S thing, I will have to vote nay.
One nay.
1 nay. Abstain?
Yeah.
Haven't you already voted? Oh. Alright. Motion passes.
Okay, so,
I'll get that money to you.
well, what'll happen, we'll
As
get with
needed?
you as
Okay.
needed.
Alright, next old business is Feast.
Okay. Midreign Feast. We got hats running away. Midreign Feast, I've had 2 bids. One for Hot Dog Feast, of course, from Keswick Black. For, I think he put in for $70. The other one was from Hater. It will cost nothing to the park and will be a variety of pizzas. Pizza! So, my proposal is, if this is good with y'all, I will go ahead and accept Hater's bid, but I will still put in a $75 vote just in case something falls through. I am not totally comfortable with relying solely on one person. Nothing against that person or anyone else. I just feel better having a plan B. So, is anyone opposed to this? Or does anyone want?
Well, first of all, let's find out which one we want. Any discussion?
Any
Anyone have any
discussion at
opinions
all?
they wanted to just discuss?
I just,
Wait, Mom, can Daddy even eat pizza? I'm fine.
Yes, it'll be a variety of pizzas.
I just have the concerns because pizzas are really heavy and we're in the heat of the summer. Pizzas are going to cause people to be incredibly sick and sluggish. Hot dogs are,
Lots of bread.
yeah, and
But it's also at the, we don't have Feast.
unless,
Most, traditionally speaking, in the 4 years the park has been around, our modus operandi is to have our Feast and coronation and awards, and then park dies.
usually.
Shortly thereafter.
Still, I just don't know if anybody's going to want to eat pizza after all the heat.
Feast is held right before court at the end of the park day.
So I would say that would not really be an issue, but that's just me. Because no matter what feast is being held, if I gorge myself, I'm going to have the same problem. And if I go and spar
And in
Eris
fact,
over there, well, it's my fault.
feast can cause people to get sick
True.
after activity on a day.
Yeah,
No,
that's why I was
especially
just bringing
since
it up
we're
as a
in,
discussion point.
The 100 plus.
Though
timing.
The thing is would be to make sure there's plenty of water.
my problem,
We need lots of water.
my concern would be not necessarily it being so heavy and people making themselves sick fighting afterwards, is these are probably, making an assumption here, probably purchased pizzas from like Domino's, Pizza Hut, and so on.
I
which
have
means
not
we
been
do not
told
know
where.
the ingredients.
I was just told what cost it would be to him, and that it would cost us nothing. That there would be a variety of pizzas for everybody, so there will be, you know, the vegetarian pizzas.
Probably from Flying J.
That's probably.
He would get, it would be the most financially plausible, and that's how they work, and that's how to make them. And they do have a,
Yeah, there would be a variety. There would be cheese, there would be vegetarian pizzas, there would be pepperoni. He said there would be a variety.
My concern is
And-
allergies.
Yeah.
Because we really have no, like, he may know what things go into it, but a lot of those things also come pre-made, especially for Flying J. They make everything fresh?
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
We made them all by hand.
Like,
So-
even the dough and stuff?
Well, wait. The dough was.
Like I said, he has not told me where. But that is also,
You know, the dough was dough. We just had to throw it down.
that's also what the $75 is for. Is for a plan B, for one, in case there's something that comes up, like there's no vegetarian option, or there's no option for those with severe allergies, or in case his plan falls through. Like Keswick said, what if something happens between now and then and he ends up in the hospital and not able to do this, or funds dry up or something. So the $75 would be a plan B of basically me providing a main dish and maybe having a potluck where people bring something else.
I'd personally make it 100, just to be super safe.
If everybody's okay with doing 100, we can do 100.
That way, we don't run into the issue of
Not having enough.
this fell through, we had a whole bunch of people, and we've only approved 75, so that it means whoever's having to front the extra money is going to be out that money
Yeah.
until the next month.
That's fine with me too. 100 is fine with me. I just don't want to be caught with our pants down and nothing.
Sure. I honestly, I'd rather us put some money at Feast. So,
Earmark money for Feast in case something happens.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. So as it stands right now, we will accept the bid for the Pizza Feast with the caveat of having $100 there in case we need it for anything else, or in case the Feast bid falls through.
And I don't think I would ever turn down people being like the whole potluck thing. Hey, is it okay if I bring this too?
Absolutely, always.
Sure.
that's always a good idea.
Yes.
This money will, like you said, in case things fall through the day of, or there's no vegetarian option, are we pulling the money beforehand in case it's needed, or as needed?
The money will be with the Prime Minister, who will then, you know, if that day comes, we have access to that. He has access to that.
And if unneeded, put back in the funds afterwards.
If it's not needed, it goes back into park funds. Every single bit of it that's not used. As always, with everything.
Yeah.
There will be nothing going into anyone's pockets.
Damn it.
I know, right?
Anyone, you little bastard.
My only other caveat is then we need to know for sure that Hatter's going to come through the day
Hater.
before. Or Hater.
From what I have, he says that
Better shut
he
up
will
in
be
here.
providing this,
Yeah.
and he will be providing stuff for everyone.
But I mean, if we're going with a backup plan, he needs more than 45 minutes to implement.
Yes.
What was your, I didn't
That
hear.
Hater needs to get. Hater needs to
We need
a confirmation. At
basically a
least the day before.
confirmation.
I would-
confirm that he will be, if he gets chosen, through Messenger. But life happens sometimes, and even if someone confirms for the feast, life happens.
So I would just try to make sure we have the money pulled out and set aside for that day of. And that way, if we don't need it, we can just drop it right back in.
Well, I
But-
have instant access to the
Yeah.
funds.
Okay.
So even if it's me going buying everything and
Okay.
immediately transferring money to cover it. Not
Okay.
a big deal.
It's not even. It's not even.
Hater the day before.
I will be on top of anyone who puts in a bid.
It's not even so much the funds as it is.
I will be on top of anyone who puts in a bid.
Because it wouldn't take us anything to like run to United or wherever to pick up
So
stuff like we've done in the past.
The day before or the day of, as has happened before, if I keep messaging them and I hear nothing, I will let the PM know at that time, hey, I'm not getting an answer, I'm not getting responses,
Let's plan something.
let's plan something else.
All right.
Chicken!
I just know she hates the idea.
Fried chicken! Chicken!
All right, so we've chosen the pizza.
Uh-huh, and the $100 backup plan.
Go ahead and approve the funds. So all in favor of the feast / the funds, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Against? Abstain? Motion passes.
She's hanging on to that necklace, so she didn't raise her hand during the event.
No, I do like this.
You're like,
Sure.
I just figured it was
raise
because
the abstain.
All right.
New business. Anyone have any new motions to put on the docket for next month?
I will need to put on, to vote for $50 to reserve a pavilion for Midreign, unless someone's willing to donate it.
Don't we have
The actual pavilion.
The pavilions.
a
We actually have to reserve them if we want them.
Wait, isn't that going to be held at, whatchamacallit? Or are you just being careful in case that's not
No,
there?
Coronation is at the place. Midreign, we don't have anywhere set yet. And we're probably just going to do the one day here at the pavilion.
Actually,
But in order for us to actually have the pavilion,
It's $50. I
yeah.
volunteer to front that money.
okay,
Can I split that with you?
You may.
then I would request that you go down to the Community Services Building, since you have access to the
Extra
fund.
3 people, make your point.
It would make it easier just for you to go down yourself. Or online. They do it online too.
And what is the date for that?
September 3rd.
Highly underrated.
Oh, it's super effective.
Any other new business?
Plus 3 versus peasants.
Noble, what were you?
I have stuff to yap about, but it's not anything that comes up for a vote. So.
Okay.
I think it needs
There
to
was?
be announced.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about Midreign.
Something that Walter wanted brought up.
Oh well.
No.
Actually,
Okay, that was the thing we were holding off on.
Actually, let me bring this up, and people can think on it and maybe discuss it at next thing.
Go ahead.
Since we've gotten into the habit of going ahead and reserving ahead of time for the pavilions for events that are on this park and our day events, I would like to let everybody consider that being a continuous, as long as we're on this park, letting that be a continuous and not necessarily voted expense. When the monarchy announces that an event is on this field, that it's automatically considered that someone needs to go ahead and reserve the pavilion.
So you're saying
A carte blanche policy.
letting us have
Anytime.
access to that much money no matter what, as long as we are scheduling an event for that day.
And then, anytime the event is scheduled to be here,
I'm for that. It saves me time.
right? And it saves having it to go through an all thing.
Yes. Yes, because I could have already had this reserved if I had that. But because it's funds from the park, I have to ask the park.
And it has to fall on the right day. You hope it isn't little Bobby's bar mitzvah.
Right?
That's to be held inside by tradition.
Trying to think of any new business. The A&S classes are not going so well. There are people not attending, people saying they were going to attend, not attending. There's people saying that they did not realize it. If y'all have not realized already, I have already gone ahead and posted the whole reign for event-wise. It's all under our event tab on our page. It's not hard to find. I do share it and pin it at the top of the page the month ahead of time. I post about it the week leading up. I post about it that day. If there is something else I can do to get people to show up, please let me know.
Provide free hot dogs.
No.
Yeah, see.
See, I just don't think that hot dogs and sewing go very well together.
The last.
Better than Cheetos and sewing.
Like
Because then you get Cheetos.
for someone like me, I don't really use Facebook.
Yeah, there's
So maybe you could like remind like people the week, like the Sunday before.
Maybe a messenger or something?
no, just like on
Well,
the
she that's
I
through
don't
Facebook
have
though.
everyone's phone number. I don't want everyone's phone number. I don't want everyone having mine. That's a personal issue. I will not do
Well, I mean,
messages.
I-
Messenger, if you're on Facebook, works, but what she's saying is that there's not a lot of people on Facebook. That's fine. I do announce them usually in the upcoming Althing that, hey, this upcoming month, this is what we're going to be doing A&S wise.
Do you not use Facebook specifically or social media in general?
I don't use Facebook specifically.
What do you use for social media?
I use like Tumblr and
Do you have an email?
yes.
And they, I know when I was running stuff, I would send out an email. If people wanted it, I would list it out and email it to them so they could have it.
That is fine. If people want to send me their emails, that is fine. I have no problem giving out my email. I do have problems giving out my personal phone number. I don't do that. It's a personal thing.
I was just saying like the Sundays that we spar and everything. That maybe just a reminder.
That's if people show.
People show, yeah.
There have to be people at the park.
That's why I usually post things on the Facebook, because we have a very big presence on the Facebook page. And it's mainly our go-to for announcements, other than all things. Speaking of,
Any other new business?
which one's the new one? August?
What?
August will be our next A&S. My mind completely just blanked.
Use your magic answer box. Use your magic answer box.
I think we were talking about either just not having them or moving them because of conflicting dates with Kingdom. I will get on there and I will announce things on there. I will announce it at the park, next park day, what I've decided to do. But I do believe it was either completely cancel the classes and replace it with an October, which, because I think October's was just belt favors. And I don't think anyone's really interested in belt favors from here as much as they are in pants. So I think personally, I think I will just completely skip August and put August's class in October. The one that had the least amount of interest. I also am thinking we probably will not do an Iron Dragon tournament, as there was not very much interest in it at all.
Your cult is spread like a plague.
I know, right?
Damn cult of Vicky Doofus.
They won't let me in. They're cheating.
But you don't sew.
I don't sell.
You don't sell.
Exactly.
I don't
Then
think
you talk to
anything
Hey.
Any actual motions right
Don't think there's any more new business. Does anyone have
Well,
new business?
I don't know if we need to vote on it now, but food fight rep. Do we need to put that on the docket for anything?
Do we have any volunteers? That's a volunteer
We
thing.
don't have any volunteers
Okay.
yet. We'll probably need to discuss it more leading up to August.
Okay.
And it doesn't actually start till September.
Yeah.
So as long as we have one chosen by mid-August, we'll be fine. What? What?
Saying your live feed is not live.
It's live. I have one viewer.
10 seconds behind. Yeah, I'm the one viewer.
Oh.
Aw, yay! Anything else? Any other new business? Anybody? No?
Volunteers at Food Prize Up should contact you if you want to volunteer.
I don't even know who our Kingdom volunteer is yet.
I don't know who
It
Kingdoms
just
is.
got brought up nationwide.
Yeah, there won't be an official thing probably until the Kingdom ends.
And that's if anyone steps up. It's been pretty crappy in GP the past couple years for food rights fight. So we have to get people interested in it to do it.
Announcements?
Announcements?
Okay, so I haven't done a whole lot about 5 years this last pass, but what I have gotten done is say your name. Catherine has agreed to handle gate. I will indeed need somebody to do security separate from gate. Security will essentially be a go-to for non-park or for non-battle game issues, and probably mostly safety, helping with making sure that there's not any hazards, or making sure nobody's violating agreements that we sign with wherever we decide to do the event. I looked at CB. I could not find the camping space.
It's in the back. There's not a lot. There's maybe 5 to 6 spots.
And it's big, but it's not multi-kingdom event big, and I'm still intending on sending people to visit other parks ahead of time.
My feeling on that is the only place that would be big enough to host an inter-kingdom event would be either Griffith, like before, or the state park. But I believe the state park is going to require insurance. I don't think Fort Griffith did.
Fort Griffith didn't require insurance because we rented the whole park.
Yeah.
So,
And then they opened it up to everyone anyways.
I still have to
Something
get
die
with
over there?
I still have to get with the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts for that place in Sweetwater.
What camp's that going?
Well, that's the Boy Scout part. I am definitely still going to do. There will be 2 A&S like events. One of them will be something that you can either turn in when you get there or turn in the evening of the first day. So it's a bring already done. That will be a best in show competition. So it will not be for dragons or owls or anything like that. What it will be is for some kind of award based on the amount of entries. And the people who enter are the people who choose best in show. So you have to enter something to vote, and it's a best in show.
As an A&S, and out of curiosity, will we be able to enter something that has actually won an award?
Yes.
Okay.
Because this is not valid for
Thank you. What
awards.
a best in show course.
This is not valid for awards. This is simply
Completely
show
separate
off your
from
stuff.
awards.
What if it won a Best in Show award already?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm probably going to enter models that won awards at ReaperCon. So
But we're just asking, you know, because
yeah,
one of my best things
this is
one
purely a
dragon. One of her
bragging
best things
rights
actually
kind of
won
thing.
best of.
The other one is going to be a grab bag that you're handed when you enter the gate,
Oh, like
and
Mad
you will,
Dragons.
and you will have.
See, I really want to do one. No
Yeah.
interest.
And you will have time to do. You will have until 4 o'clock the second day of the event to do it. At that point, that will be judged like a regular A&S event. And
Now, on that one, are you going to do it like some other people do and have like a minimum entry fee per group or per person?
Date when? Sorry. On the second day, what time?
around 4-ish. We haven't. The schedule is not hard yet. I want to get closer to it before I set hard schedules, especially mixing in battle games and stuff like this. This will all be in conjunction with existing battle games and so forth. There is going to be one...
What was your question?
Whether or not he was going to have a fee for it.
I still haven't made my decision on that. It sort of depends on what the event is going to cost as a whole. Originally, I thought about doing it up like a shop, where you would actually, if you wanted to participate in that, there was X amount of items that you could pick from. But I think we're just going to do kind of a bag style, so it's going to be a simpler thing. So it may not, even if it does have an extra fee, it may not cost a whole lot for that.
Any other announcements?
And I'm done.
You?
Kingdom Coronation, August 26th, Brownfield.
26th and 27th.
26th and 27th, it is a camping event. It is a dry site. Sorry, guys, no alcohol. The details should be posted up soon. I don't know the exact name of the park, but if you were there like 2 years ago, it's whenever Hearn stepped down and Uther stepped up. It's that same park.
I hear tell there will be lots of fancy going-ons, so we really should go.
Yep, everybody should go. Y'all should go.
Probably will,
Yeah.
actually.
There will be lots of fancy goings-ons.
Bring fancy clothes.
The 14 people that show up.
So the specific fancy going on?
Specific fancy going-ons, but we
Oh,
cannot
yes.
discuss
Yeah,
specific
bring all of you
fancy
with us, you know.
going-ons.
Kingdom Brady, guys.
That's fine. We don't mind.
We're cool with Kingdom Braids.
It's people. We're fine.
Exactly.
I mean the GP Kingdom event.
As long as it's a friendly raid. Friendly raids we're good with.
Yeah. We like you too. So it works.
It's the not so friendly raids that we don't deal well with.
I don't think we've had like a major event in GP that Forrest didn't show up for.
Really?
Huh.
Any other announcements?
Who's the duck? I see you watching you more
Trying to think if there's anything else that I was supposed to bring up for discussion stuffs. I don't think so.
There was something Monarch brought up, but per discussion with someone else, we are not going to bring that up at this time. Okay?
Second.
Third.
7th.
Free me! Free me!
Unanimous decisions.
We all know how much I hate public speaking.
Now that we've closed it, I still want to remind everybody, you guys still have not successfully deported my ass.
No, we haven't. I'm not going to
You
let
were
us either.
deported.
You guys still haven't removed me.
You weren't you.
I will not
As far as
allow
I'm
you to
concerned,
go.
the you that was getting deported got deported.
Oh. Okay.
Let me go.
Bye, guys.